Alright guys, last video of the night. And I would just like to say, if you hear any random sounds, it's my heater or possibly my chicken that's roosting right above my head. So, just don't worry about that, okay? For the record, remember YouTube, take my speech lightly, the freedom of speech champions that you are, because these are just the ramblings of a madman for the sole purpose of entertainment. And I would just like to put a little bit of salt and pepper on top of that main dish for the night. And I would like to give a shout out to a few of my brothers that are, and sisters that are the reason why I'm still doing this. Edward Camp, Bill Langfit, and Benjamin Parker. Those were some of my best friends growing up, us degenerate millennials that were not as fortunate and lucky as me to have a family to stick around until I could find a day of redemption. And that's what my videos are. They are redemption. And I make them and for my family. Cindy, Lynn, and Chelsea. Love you guys. God bless you guys. And I just want to say that we've been in the midst of Black History Month. And I mean, it's so easy to tell when you're on the right side, because you don't have to ask yourself any questions. The answers come to you through that feeling you get in your chest, right? So if you get a feeling in your chest and you gotta argue with it, and then you gotta come up with the right answer, and then that's gonna be your opinion, it might not be the right answer. You know what I mean? Like, normally what you feel, that's normally right. That's spirit. And that's what brought me out of the darkness that I was in, and the redemption story that I have. And I can't wait, and I hope one day that I'll be able to tell it. But I just want to say, so in the midst of Black History Month, I got 2 young children being educated recently in school, and I be listening to what the hell their teachers be talking to them, and I try to write down all the quotes that they play from, Martin Luther King and what have you. And my page is blank because they can't quote Martin Luther King and still hope to control the same narrative that they be pushing, such as, do not judge me on the color of my skin, but the content of my character, being probably the most significant quote that Dr. Martin Luther King made next to his speech that he made at the Capitol, at the Washington Monument, which I believe that was included in that speech. Did they play that speech for my children during Black History Month? No. No, can't play that. Because why? Because that would point big fingers at this narrative that people be trying to set. And I get these ideas, and my children get these ideas, and they call bullshit every single time y'all woke ass people be trying to push these narratives. They're not going to comprehend them, because every time you quote nothing, I'm going to quote 50 quotes. I put their teachers on mute, and then I read them the truth, and then I read them Dr. Martin Luther King's speech, because Any parent with a single brain cell is not going to let you POSs control a single narrative. And anything you be teaching my kids, you know I'm going to be questioning it, and I'm going to make them question too. Before I end here, though, well, fuck it. I'm going to end there.